This is Lesson 10, a part of a series, Web Design Lessons for the Professional Writing Portfolio. This lesson comes in two parts, Part A and Part B. Thus, it will have two videos. This first video of Lesson 10 is creating and linking a CSS file. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. This lesson assumes you have downloaded and opened your STE file, double-clicking on it to open Dreamweaver and link it to the remote server. So, going over to Dreamweaver, I have already opened from the remote server view my index page, and from the index page we will create with the CSS Designer panel a new cascading style sheet file called stylesheet.css. In Dreamweaver, click on the tab CSS Designer over in the panels. In the middle, click Add New CSS Source. Create a new CSS file. As I said already, call it Style Sheet. Click OK. You can see it created a bit of code over here, a link code linking this web page to the style sheet. File, save all. The reason I'm going to do that is you can see the asterisk that the style sheet has not been saved. Once we save all, it will save it to the local folder and the remote server. Local, remote. Okay. Now I will go back to CSS Designer. We have opened the index page and we created and linked the CSS file. Next, we will add selectors. Selectors correspond mostly to the opening and closing tags in the code view of each of your web pages. We begin with the body tag, which is the largest container of all your content. And then going down the page, we have header, nav, article, and you can see it highlighting, and footer. Additionally, we will create selectors for the default styles and tags, H1, H2, list, and paragraph. So starting with the plus sign next to selectors, add selectors. Begin with body. So when I type that in, I'm pressing enter or return twice. Let's go up here. If I select header here and plus here, you can see that it's populating with body header. I'm going to go ahead and just type header. You can see it populates here automatically. Click that, press enter. Next, article, or excuse me, nav. Plus, I can double click on body and delete, press return or enter twice, or once, that case. Next, article, press enter, press it again if needed, and footer. Return. Next, I'm going to create selectors for the basic HTML tags of starting with the largest, H1 for heading 1, H2 for heading 2. You can go one more You can actually go, I think, up to 5 or 6, but I'm going to stick with 1 and 2. That's all I really need, and that's probably all you really need. Next will be the P or paragraph tag and selector. And then I might have some lists. So this is LI for lists. Pressing enter once, pressing enter again. And we will stop there. So really quickly, selectors correspond mostly with the opening and closing tags in HTML. You can think of them, not the selectors, but the codes as containers, and then the selectors corresponding with the containers will tell browsers how to render the layout and the fonts of the content of your website. In the second part of lesson 10, 10b, we will change the properties of selectors, and of the properties, we will change the values. Thank you, and have a great day.